What's up, you guys? Marty Schwartz here from GuitarJams.com. Got a real popular song going on right now that I'm going to teach you guys. A lot of power chords, some cool little tricks too. Also, my guitar is tuned down to E flat. You can kind of play this all the same way without tuning it down. It's just not going to match up to the recording. Also, I've got bonus links down there below this box for Facebook, extra lessons, all that stuff. I appreciate it very, very much. But let's zoom in and break this one down right now. Here we go. Okay, so my guitar's tuned down a half step. So that's what you'll need to do to have it match up to the recording. You can learn it the way I'm teaching it and keep your guitar in standard tuning. It'll still be fun to play. Okay, so I'm thinking of it as the key of D, but since the guitar is tuned down a half step, it's really D flat, but I'm just going to call it D. So we cover the 10th fret of the high E and the B. And if you have some kind of delay, that's how they're getting that U2 sound. Mine's pretty subtle right now. But yeah, you'd get some kind of repeating delay on there, a couple of repeats. Or you can just play it this way. It's still fun. So we've got the middle finger on the 11th fret of the G, and the index covering the 10th of the B and the high E. That's like a D major triad. And then now with the pick, I'm going to just go down the strings like that. Then I'm going to add my ring finger to the 12th fret of that G string while I'm still holding that first chord, and then I'm going to do the same thing. So when you put those together, it sounds like this. Then with the pick, we're going to do a G and then a B, like this. One more time. So watch when you put it all together. Then the first one again. And now we have to change our fingering, and this is how I'm doing it. I'm getting my index finger to the 9th fret of the G. And then with my ring finger, now you could use two fingers, but with my ring finger, I'm switching now and using my ring finger to cover that 10th fret that I was using with my index finger for the first part. So that second part, 9th, 10th, 10th. Put it together, real slow. Again. First one, then we'll add to it. Put that together. Then underneath it, you've got a droning. And so, I'll take my echo off there. And then so from there, this could be like, you could do it on acoustic or electric, and it's going to be fun. You've got a D. And so that's B minor, which you could do it as power chords. B minor, A, G, G, A. So there's that cool little pedal percussive guitar part going on there, right? One note, and it's powerful. It's a powerful note. So it's a D note, which is just, right, the key of the song. I'm taking my index finger and I'm putting it on the 7th fret of the G string right there. But here's the real trick. That's the only note we want to hear. And so if you look, I'm kind of choking on the strings. I'm not pressing, I'm not squeezing, I'm just letting them touch it, right? And then I got my index finger right there, and I'm going to just relax it enough to where we're only going to hear that note, and everything else is muted. So right now I'm muting everything, and I'm just going 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a... So my index is muting the B and high E. And then the rest of my fingers here are kind of muting above it to get that sound. So that's going underneath kind of a power chord thing. All right, the next part we're going to call the verse, and there you've got this going on underneath, really kind of a bass synth kind of thing, but the notes are G up to A, so third up to fifth, just like that, da 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 da. Then we're going to go B to A, and that'll be the second fret on the A string, then open. So check it out when you put it together. G G A A, B B A A, G G A A. D, D, D flat, open A. So you got 5, 5, 4, 4, 0, 0. And that is the verse. Then you'd have what's called the pre-chorus. We're going to do some power chords, and we're basically going to think of this as a G power chord, which is the 3rd fret and the 5th fret, okay? But what we want to do is I'm going to put my pinky there on the 5th fret of the A string, and then the index finger is actually going to be stretched back to the 2nd fret, and we go. So it's like a... it's coming from a D over F sharp, but we're playing just the power chord version of it. So it's like... So check it out, that first chord. Bum, 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 rest. Bum, 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 bum. So that next move is kind of the same thing. It's a D power chord now, and I'm going to use my pinky and index because we have to go like this. So that pinky stays on the 7th, index is here on the 5th. Da, 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 da. So then we switch up to an A power chord, which you can do regular finger. I'm just staying in this shape with my pinky and index. And it's just an A power chord down to a G power chord. So check it out. Rest. Da 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 da. Okay, so here's what we got. We got the pre-chorus. So it turns around like this. Da, 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 A. That same beginning. Da, 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 but then just up a whole step to a regular A power chord. Then we have the chorus, which, I'm thinking of it as power chords still. So... right? So the chorus is D, G, B, A. I'm doing them all as power chords. It could be D, G, B minor, A, D, G, B minor to A. Power chords. D, G, B, A, D, G, B, B, A, D, G is my B to A. D, G, B, B, A, verse. Right? So those were, we got the intro. Right? Then we've got the pedal. With the open D, B, B, A, G, G, A, D, D, da, 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 da. Pre-chorus. Then the chorus. D, G, B, A, D, G, B, B, A, D, G, B to A, D, G, B, B, A. And then we need a bridge. So we could do a B power chord up to a D, so 7th to 10th. Just chugging along power chords, and then G, which is the 3rd, up to A, which is the 5th. So we got B, 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 D, 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 G, 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 A, B. It's like a synth solo. And then the last one, B, B, D, D, G, G, A. Same chords, but B, dun, 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 dun. Pre-chorus. Keeps doing it though. Right? Right? It repeats it. And then you've got, instead of going to the chorus there, goes to the intro. But we learned that already, didn't we? Right? So we pretty much have all the parts at that point. All right, there was. Thank you so much for hanging in there with the lesson and watching, and hopefully you learned it, and it'll be fun for you to jam on. I appreciate those you checking out those links down there as well, and all your great support. Thank you, and hope to see you in another video real soon. See you later.